Well, God bless everybody. Thank you for joining my channel. Debbie here. Well, it's a hot day in Pennsylvania. I've come in and put my air conditioner on, and I thought I'd chat with you this afternoon. I want to talk to you a little bit about the last video that I put on. Tattoos will not be in heaven. I got some comments on it, and some people were disturbed by my video. So I reviewed the video again, and I never said that you would not get into heaven if you have a tattoo. I even said in the video that my best friend has a tattoo, and she's a Christian, and definitely she's going to heaven. But what I'm trying to tell you that our bodies, we will not have the same bodies when we get to heaven, and we won't do the same things to our bodies that we do on earth when we get to heaven. The person mentioned that I was judgmental and that I have bleached hair. Yes, I do have bleached hair. I have pitch black hair even at age 70, and it doesn't look too good on a 70-year-old. And but bleach hair won't keep me out of heaven, and that's not what I was saying. I doubt seriously if I ever color my hair once I'm changed and in heaven, because the Lord changes us, and there's not even any old age in heaven. There's no seniors in heaven, and we are made young. So I'm going to read you a couple verses. The first one I'm going to read, and if you have your King James Bible, open up to 1 Corinthians 15 and go to verse 52. It says, "In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed." Do you see that word? We shall be changed. And it says in a moment. It doesn't say a second. It doesn't say a minute. It says in a moment. It's going to happen that fast, in a twinkling of an eye. And if you blink, it's going to happen that just like blinking. That's how fast. You're not even going to know that you've been changed. But you will be changed. And you're not going to be the same person. You're not going to be. And I want you to turn to another verse in the Bible, and it is a little harder chapter to find, Philippians. And if you can find Philippians very quickly, go to chapter 3 and look at verse 21. And I really want to stress this verse because I want you to see one particular word. It says, "Who shall change our vile body, that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body?" You know, Jesus walked upon this earth. He was born here. He was born flesh and blood. He had the same kind of body that we have. It functioned in the same way. It hurt, it bled, he had the same kind of body. And he calls it vile, a vile body. And we're going to be changed in a moment to a glorious body, It's going to be fashioned like Jesus's body. It won't be able to die. It won't be able to grow old. It won't be able to be sick. And we're not going to do the same things to our bodies when we're raptured. Tattooing, coloring our hair. We're not going to do the same things to our bodies that we did on earth once we get our glorious body. Our minds will be changed. Our thinking will be renewed, and our thinking will be changed. So this is what I was trying to say in the previous video. The tattoos will not be in heaven. Okay, and I told my girlfriend, I said, well, I have pitch black hair, and I hope the Lord, I know I'm going to probably have black hair again because that's what I had when I was young. I hope he puts a blonde streak in it for me. So, because you're not going to do hair coloring in heaven. There's a lot of things that we do here on earth that we will not do in heaven. We'll have jobs, and we're going to talk about that in Revelations. We're going to continue Revelations. We're going to go into the next chapter. We're going to continue Revelations, and heaven is not going to be the same as earth. So, and also, if you want to turn to Matthew 7, you know, whenever someone doesn't like what you're saying, even if it's the truth, they say you're judging. Oh, you're a judge. Well, the Bible does say, judge not, that ye be not judged. It does talk about judging. But you have to read the Bible in its entirety. And the Bible also tells us, and if you go to Matthew 7:17, it says, even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. And if we go down to verse 20, it says, wherefore, by their fruits ye shall know them. Well, it's telling us that we can discern. We are not judging when we're discerning. And we will know people by their fruits. We don't have to say one word to them. We can walk into a room and see what this person has done, what this person looks like, what this person's saying, and we can just about discern them and know them by their fruits. Again, I wasn't judging people with tattoos. You can have a tattoo and go to heaven. But seriously, after our bodies are changed and we get our vile bodies changed to our glorious body, not going to have any tattoos. I'm not going to have any bleach hair. So I just want to bring that about. If you have something to say to me that's derogatory and very rude, take it to Yahoo. I'll leave you in the description box. I'll start putting a Yahoo email address there, and you can say whatever you want. And you can call me any kind of name you want, but put it in my Yahoo email. But on my comment section, if you can't speak in love, I will take the comment off because I want it spoken to in love. Oh, well, thank you so much for joining my channel. I'm going to be coming on again. We're going to continue the book of Revelations. Rick and Darlene are coming on soon with some music. God bless every one of you and have a great day. Bye.